Welcome to my dungeon. How are you doing today? They're telling everyone I'm live. What? Why would you give away the secret? Do you remember the secret? Put it out into the universe. Hi, Mary. Welcome to my dungeon. My lighting is not good. All I can do is apologize. But what I do have is my favorite mug. Look at this mug. Isn't that adorable? Here's the thing about this mug. Hi, Katie. What I love about this mug, I am sleepy. I've already ran, but I'm still sleepy. What I love about this mug is it doesn't have a handle. So when you put hot water in it, you also give your body a challenge. How long can I hold on to this extremely hot mug? Oh, I do have a sleepy voice, don't I? Is it full of sake? It should be. Shouldn't it? It's full of energy drink right now. I take my little vitamin with my cute little thing. Hi, Wendy. I hope you're doing well. It's not a mug without a handle. Mary, don't start this early in the morning. 10:35. What do you mean it's not a mug without a handle? What do you think it is? Just a cup? I don't think that's true. I think it can still be a mug without a handle. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Alex. Alex sent me a fairy card. Ooh. Future Stars Sports Clinic says, I sent you an email. Thank you. It's very difficult for me to get back to email. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I'll give a poke around. I think it's definitely a cup if no handle. A cup. Good morning, Steve. I don't think that Laura Photo wants me to take me off your I list. I don't know what that is. So I can't help you. Unless it's my I list, you want me to stop looking at you? I don't know where you are. You're not right in front of me now. According to the internet, look at this, Tiffany. Tiffany, thank you. Tiffany says, according to the internet, a mug is still a mug without a handle. Look at that. I love a good fact checker. Thank you, Tiffany. So I'm in New York City, and it's raining. It's a lot of rain. It's very dark. The apartment is not bright as it is. I gotta get some more lights, but what sort of wizardry is it without a handle? I like it without a handle because if you put hot water in there, and then you gotta really want that tea. You gotta really want it because it hurts, you know? That's what I think. Mary says, I'm cute, but you would love to see me with hair. Why so short? Mary, I think that you might have been brought up at a time where, well, it still kind of goes on now because you can see it with other people where they think that women need to have long hair, but it's a control thing. It's same with to me, things like heels and stuff like that. A lot of that is about control more than it is about and how we've been conditioned on what things are attractive, which traces back to control. I had long hair. It got caught in car doors. Didn't like it. Renee needs to know if sour candy works on the anxiety, I think that it does a bit. So I need stronger sour candy is the reality of it all. I had some sour mints, and it does take your brain off of it a little bit. Not enough for me to be like, woo, I'm on a plane, yeah. More like, okay, all right, it's not so bad. It was funny, I had, when I flew back from Charleston, the pilot was somebody that I knew. I didn't know until I was getting off. I was like, hey, how you doing? My brain needs to kick into gear, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. It was so hot last night. It was so hot. Because the way that the heat works in New York City apartments is that you get one speed. You get one, this just goes in one way. And it was so hot. I would swear it was like 80 degrees. Sleeping by the window, you're just like, oh my God. It's December. It's hotter here than it is in Texas. I mean, not outside. It's just because of the way it works, the way the heating works. Hi, Hannah. Tammy says, my hair's long. I love my hair because I do. Some don't. There you go. Good point, Tammy. You gotta like what you like. Do what you want to do. I don't have the, what base would I consider home? None. I don't really feel like I have a home. Brain starting up. What was this? I don't have the personality to have long hair, if that makes any sense. Even though I had it for a really long time, down to here. It was just through pure grit. But I would get it caught in car doors. It would, it was everywhere in the shower. And I always just had it in like a scrunchie, which wasn't good for it anyway. Sandra says that she likes my short hair and she understands the control concept. She's 65 and people keep telling me I'm too old for long hair. Sandra, exactly. It's ridiculous. It's like, it's your hair. I get it. If you like it, then that is enough. I wish there's like certain things about people, about humans, I wish we could change. Like just being able to go, oh, okay, you like that. That's cool. That's cool that you like something. It's hard to find something that you like at all. You meet people and they're just drifting. If somebody is 900 years old and they want to have long hair, or if they're 900 years old and they want to have, a shaved head, or they want to wear wigs, or they want to dye it purple, it's like, who cares? It's funny how we want to control that, to me. Sandra says she doesn't do much with it, but it's what she likes. No worries. Thank you, Bondage Bunny. She hopes I have a fantabulous day. People are not very accepting. No, but you gotta kind of just go, who cares? I mean, for the most part, people are. The majority of things that happen, thank you, Kaylee, Merry Christmas. The majority of what happens in public is women come up to me and they say, I wish I could have your hair. And I go, I could give you my hair in 5 minutes. Thank you, Carrie. Glad I survived the craziness of my flights. They were, it wasn't too bad. You know what? They did say it. When I was at Raleigh, they said, hey, if we run out of space on the plane for your bag and you don't check your bag early, we're kicking you off the plane. And I was like, dang. Thanks, Shay. Who does the top of my hair? I do the top of my hair. I've also been using this stuff, Heritage, which is just hair dust. You just kind of sprinkle it in and screw with it. My philosophy is to just not hold yourself too precious. Look at that. Whole different look. Steph cut off 15 inches of hair after her second kid. Awesome. Oh, you're very, very sweet, Sandy. Thank you. Am I in New York for a fundraiser? No, I've got some shows. I got a show in Woodstock, New York. When is that? Friday. And then I'm going to pop around and get some shows going here and see some people, do some stuff. We're going to film the one on Friday. So we're going to try to turn that into a bigger deal. Yeah, I've done live shows long before I did online stuff. How did I meet my husband? In a back alley. Just groped him. Thank you. The older I get, the less I care about what people think about my hair, says Jen. Good going. I wish we could get people to do that younger. Because I feel like if we could do that, think about the way we could change the world. If you're 20 years old and you're just doing whatever, like there are some people that do, but then they get beaten down. I don't know. It's, I want people to be able to do whatever the heck they want. Military always meeting in back alleys, that's right. So do you do shows like Fluffy or Uncle Louie? You mean, do I do like lives? I do live stand-up, but I was just filming a show in North Carolina that'll come out called Office Joe. Sam, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. You doing anything? Tiffany, you only care about your hair. Yeah, can we stop beating each other down? Exactly. Tiffany cares about her hair when she's going somewhere special. That's nice. I will, Trish. It's really good. OfficeJoe. It's like I have to look at what the link is because it's not officejoe.com. It is hard when you're younger to be yourself. I've always been a weirdo though, but I've had to change schools. I had people threaten me. I had a whole thing. Good morning from upstate New York. I'm coming to Woodstock. If you want to come to a show, it's at the Bird Cliff Theater, Woodstock, New York, this Friday. Steaks for dinner, woo! I call my husband BG, what does that mean? It's just his initials. I'm AG, Ashley Gutermuth. If I had to pick, would you say your shows are more date night or girls' night out? People do both. I had a group of awesome women that came out and they made t-shirts that were all matching, and they made me a Where's Cheryl Pistachio t-shirt. That was super funny. And so it's just whatever you like. Whatever you like. Will we ever see your other half? No. He's pretty he doesn't have any social media. I gotta keep him locked down, you know what I mean? You love my retreat reel. Oh, thank you. It's funny, the people that are mad, there's people that are mad about that just because they don't like the United States, but there's people that are mad about that because they think that I don't know my left from my right, which in truth, I don't. I've always screwed that up. But it's the video's mirrored and it's just driving them crazy. It's just driving them nuts. Well, do we have any good news today? What good news do we have in the world? Is there any good news? Oh, dropping my cup here. I'll show you some, here's some good news that's right in front of me. This is Silly Putty. Do you remember Silly Putty? Back in the day. Oh, I'm getting some cat's paws sent to me. Cat's paw, meow, meow, meow. Sergeant Williams, Marines. The Marines want to know what my skincare regime is. Oh my goodness. If you know somebody that wants to be recruited into the Marines, go to Sergeant_Williams_Marines. He'll help you out. What is my skincare regime? Basically, I rub dirt on it and I call it good. I use sunscreen. That's really it. Can I turn subtitles on your videos? I have subtitles on all my videos. I have to manually put them on. I dropped my silly putty. Oh, sorry. SSGT_Williams. Look at that. He puts it in all caps. He's cap lock stuck. What are you, 70? He's so funny. I don't have the ability to put it on live streams. Yes. So you used to be able to do on news. I say used to be able to do. You probably still can do it on newspapers. You became a great grandmother last night. Congratulations! Congratulations, Mary Ray. I like to have things to play with, but I don't have any newspaper. I haven't seen a newspaper in years. I don't think they still exist. Oh, thank you. Great hair day. I'm growing out my winter coat. Because I've got this new hair dust, I've been playing around. I haven't cut it in a while. You didn't realize you watched so much, so you got a badge. Well, thank you for claiming your badge. Oh my God, Jen says, a 4-month-old baby was sucked into a tornado, was found asleep and unharmed in a cradle of tree limbs. Wow. That is a heck of a story. Oh my God, I'm so glad it's okay. Took you 4 hours to get silly putty out of your daughter's hair when she was 4? Peanut butter and cooking oil? Was never allowed in my house again. Should I stick it in my hair to see what happens? I have to cut it out. Is the big mastiff my dog? No, that's Barnaby. I was helping to train Barnaby because he was a big dog, and very sweet, but he just gets really nervous around people. Was there anything else I wanted to be when I was younger? A baseball player. I was very good at baseball till I wasn't allowed to play anymore because girls couldn't play. But up until I wasn't, I was shortstop and batted fourth. And then I went to softball, and that stopped because I would throw the ball really hard and the girls would run away. So that was the end of my professional sporting career. Clarissa tried rugby. I don't know what to do. Your son ate, silly buddy. Oh my God. In bed with 4 dogs. Nothing like being sick on your days off work. Oh, that suck your body. Your body, why can you hardly hear me? Maybe you have to turn, is anyone else having a hard time hearing me? Maybe it's just your sound is down. Who is my favorite musical artist? Paul McCartney is someone I thought that I would marry. And then Tim Minchin. Love Tim Minchin. So we've got some good news today. You love the Eras bag. That's not mine. That's Helen's. Helen Wilde, other comedian. She teaches me about Taylor Swift. I know nothing about Taylor Swift because, as I just said, one of my favorites is Paul McCartney. And so I'm just old. I was born in 1945. When are tickets available for your upcoming shows overseas? I don't control that. Armed Forces Entertainment controls that, but they're all free. So I don't know if they make you register or not, but you go to Armed Forces Entertainment. Shake it off, Ash. Just shake it off. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, so I had this silly putty, right? But I also got this in New York City. Remember this? Will I be coming to California? Yeah, I'm coming to California a lot this year. Remember bazooka gum? It's not terribly good, but it does rip your teeth out. Barbara says I wasn't born in 1945. Prove it. I got these, I stole these wing flavored peanuts. But it says original buffalo. They're really good if you're interested. Paul McCartney loves Taylor Swift. I don't dislike Taylor Swift. I just don't know anything about her. I just was obsessed with the Beatles when I was a teenager. The texture is weird on these nuts. Oh no, on the gum. Okay, yeah. Funny story, Clarissa, you liked Michael Jackson as a kid. Now you're married to a Michael Jackson. But not the Michael Jackson. Will I be in San Diego? Yeah, I'm coming to San Diego for Mill Spouse Fest and some other things, I believe. Zebra gum, yeah. That was fruit stripe, right? Ah! My brain's a little slow today. I need to sleep more. What was my good news? I've already ran. And so that's good. I have a lot of podcasts that I'm doing today. So I'm busy. Come to Long Island. I'd love to. Thank you. You love my content and my haircut. Thank you. Oh, and I got a team bracelet. Thank you. Will I do a meet and greet? Yeah, sure. Usually we do like a little lineup at the end, but if I'm hanging around, just come say hi. Can you tell us about the spouse events that I do? Mill Spouse Fest? MillSpouseFest.com. We travel around and we tell about resources for military spouses. We have speakers, and then we give away prizes, and it's all free. Bazooka is like compressed baseball card gum. Oh, you got a new job with the USL. Yeah. Come to Ramstein. I think I am in May. All right. Let's see where we got here. Let's see. I want to get, remember USA Today had strange news. It was like, just curious. Here we go. And that's where we learned that, what's it called? Sour cream was healthy. Oh yeah. That was when I was at the AAFES conference when I ate the hot chips. Barbara says, good news is you don't look like you were born in 1945. I just proved it. Hey, dang it, you got me. Your husband is now asking about our daily tips. I'm sorry I haven't been here for the past 2 days. Because I was filming that show. So we were busy. Thank you, Alex. Alex sending all the roses. Oh my goodness. It's more roses I've ever gotten in my entire life. Okay. All right. Stop the presses. This is what USA Today says. Is black pepper good for you? I never thought that it was something I would have to worry about. But apparently now we do. Okay, here we are. Is black pepper... do I seem quieter than usual? I'll try to be louder. I'm just in a different place. And it's dark, and I guess I don't want to be loud. What day is it? Monday. Probably normal people are at work, so it's probably okay. All right. Okay. Is black pepper good for you? I didn't know. You know the things that you didn't know you have to worry about. Delaney's back. Delaney No Thraft. I'm sure I just mangled your name. Delaney No Thraft writes for USA Today in the Just Curious. People are saying black pepper is good for you. She goes in with a little, she's trying to sell you. She's trying to get that word count up. Peanut butter and jelly, eggs and bacon, cookies and milk. She talks about salt, but what about its counterpart, pepper? Is black pepper good for you, or should excess amounts be avoided like with salt? We answer all the questions you may have about black pepper. Wendy snorts a lot of black pepper. Hey, we all gotta have hobbies, right? Okay. Generally speaking, this is what I like about Delaney. She gets right to the point. She taught us that sour cream is healthy. So, okay, it contains compounds like antioxidants, which have a wide range of benefits. According to Emily Fever, RD, a registered dietitian. Okay, antioxidants work to fight off free radicals. All right, none of us know what that is. The antioxidant found in black pepper is called piperine. Does USA Today say it's safe to eat eggs again, or are they going to kill us 10 years later? Okay, there's Big Egg. They're advertising eggs now. So I don't know what to believe because they're going to tell you it's good for you when it might not be. So verdict, neutral. The energy drinks I drink when I'm on the road, it's these ones because they have L-theanine in them. At home, or the other home, Zients. I just can't get those there. Here, I prefer Zients. One, because there's more volume. I just went higher. There's more volume in those, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing something. But it's really about having L-theanine in it. But yeah, that's there you go. I take one of those as well. If I just drank this and I didn't have this, I'd be a wreck. Okay. Delaney. To date, there's still insufficient data that suggests black pepper is an effective treatment for any ailments. I remember reading a thing about how pepper isn't alkaline. Like we should care about that. Hey, this is where Delaney says, black pepper can turn an otherwise bland dish into something with a very mild kick. Thanks, Delaney. Thanks, USA Today. Oh, how much black pepper is safe per day? Let's push it up. There aren't any established guidelines for how much pepper you should consume in a day. Well, should that be an experiment I try? See how much black pepper sends you to the hospital? No, probably not. I'm probably too busy for that. Too busy for a hospital visit right now. At some point, things may be on the decline. Clarissa says no. So is black pepper good for you? She kind of says yes, but she's kind of like, Oh, Froggy coming in with, isn't black pepper too much for your kidneys? Isn't too much black pepper bad for your kidneys? I don't know. Should I give myself a little curly cue for that? Twinkies and black pepper? Oh, good point. I could do Twinkies and black pepper. Christina, thank you so much. Okay. Not the best idea. Safety first. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if Delaney wrote this. Here's another question. Agave. No, it's Daryl Austin. Agave is an increasingly popular substitute for honey and sugar, but is it healthy? This makes me so angry. Desiree says that black pepper equals hemorrhoids, and I'm curious about where you're putting the pepper. Hey, congratulations on your retirement. Woo! This is what makes me so mad about the world, about life. I see so many patterns over and over and over again. Agave was popular, 10 years ago? It was a big thing. You see all these celebrities coming out with tequilas. You're like, well, why are they suddenly interested in tequila? Well, there's probably something in the market that is pushing that down, so they're getting it cheaper so that they can go push it out. It's just business. But the agave thing was big when I was a teenager. So don't now tell me, it's really growing in popularity. Agave's been around forever, Daryl. Agave may be a better choice than sugar or even artificial sweeteners in smoothies, but I prefer fresh or frozen fruit as a natural sweetener, says Lisa Young, PhD, RDN, other initials. Well, thank you, Yvette. Thank you. Okay. Agave comes from the agave plant. Table sugar has a GI of 65. Oh my God. How long are we trying to live? You know, that's my question. Ooh, here's a good one. All right, the title of this is How Long Can You Go Without Food? Signs of Starvation and Dehydration. This reads Delaney all over it. How long do you think you can go without food? Clarissa thinks you can go without food for 900 years. That's a long time. Oh no, that's how long you want to live. Wendy's gonna grab an energy drink. Good. How long do you think? 2 weeks? Xavier thinks you can go without food for 2 weeks. I'm a bad influence, Wendy. Just don't get the jitters. 40 days, Froggy says, that you can go without food. So when I was growing up, my dad said specifically this. He said, Ashley, remember, you can go without food for 72 days, but you can only go without water for 3. And then I went to kindergarten. So Sandra says 15 minutes. Trying to get some floof. Based off the health and age of the person. That makes sense. Okay. Depends on what your reserve is. 30 days without food. Yeah, my dad used to say 72. And I just wonder where he got that from. It's so long. I'm not used to my hair being this long. Just fussing with it. I should have just left it. It looked better at the beginning. Okay, click. Click, click, click. How long can you go without food? No, it's Daryl. Daryl Perry. Okay. Come on, Daryl, tell me. The duration depends on various factors like weight, genetics, health conditions, and level of hydration, according to a 2004 article published in Scientific American. All right, Daryl, really going back. The study concluded the survival time range. This is how long you could live without food or water. So both. The survival time range is 8 to 21 days. 8 to 21 days. But there's a guy that went under doctors without like a doctor's orders. No, maybe he did eat a little bit, but I can't remember. It was like a year. I'd have to look it up. Hey, what are the 10 signs of dehydration? This show that I'm doing every day here, except some days, is called Facts, Hacks, and Other Things That Might Save Your Life. So here's just some signs of dehydration. If you're an infant or a young child, dry mouth and tongue. No tears when crying. No wet diapers for 3 hours. 3 hours. Signs of dehydration. All right, baby. Sunken cheeks and our eyes. Sunken soft spot. Listlessness or irritability. All right. Some babies are irritable, so maybe you're going to get a couple of these. If you're an adult, extreme thirst. Less frequent urination. Dark urine. Fatigue. Dizziness. Confusion. Go to the doctor. Get yourself checked out. Headaches, Sandra says. Am I reading the bathroom stall door? Because that's how I know about dehydration. What's up, Sonny? Yvette said, you feel better on an empty stomach. Your willpower is super low. Sarah says she's chronically dehydrated. Well, let's work on that. Maybe go have some water. I don't think I had water until I was 22. When you get dehydrated, your tattoos get puffy. Oh, that's interesting. You have your own little, like, taster. Okay. Here's a good one. Why do dogs lick you, and how to stop excessive licking? Why do we think dogs lick us? Is it because we taste like peanuts? Why do we think dogs lick us? They lick each other, I guess. Maybe they just lick everything. They just don't know. Ooh, Alyssa thinks they lick us out of nervousness. Salt, that's a good one, Stephanie. Are we ever going to see my husband? No. He's a hider. You got to also remember that he doesn't exist. Don't we taste like peanuts, Shanna? Salt, Mary's getting a lot of salty. Salty, salty, salty. It's their way of kissing, Sunny says. Show affection. Because we encourage it, maybe. I'm usually... Bruce likes the cat. He's always trying to lick me, and I'm like, no, stop. I don't need this. This is for you. All right, let's see why dogs lick us. According to Jacob Livesey, all right, just tell me. They give so much background. According to the Kennel Club of the UK, dogs use their tongues sort of like humans use their hands. Oh, God. The Kennel Club says licking can show affection, empathy, or a need for attention, or you might just taste good, especially if you're sweating. Shanna says, oh, you said peanuts. That's not what I heard. My apologies. Is my dog licking me too much? No. So they lick us because we taste salty. They lick us because that's how they use their hands. Rob says licking is a natural and instinctive behavior. Grooming, bonding. There you go. Aw, that's a cute ritzy bee. How else can they hold you? Yeah. Thank you, Cajun Sassy Pants. I love you too. I mean, I don't know you, but you seem nice. So the past few days I've been in North Carolina doing this show, filming this show, Office Joe, which is going to be cool. It's really funny. And then this week I've got shows in New York City, and then up in Woodstock, New York. I'm going to go do a show. So if anybody's up there. You're in Asheville, North Carolina. Nice. I was in Raleigh. Do I get homesick every so often? No, I don't really get emotions too well. So I don't get lonely or anything like that. Yeah, I'm a robot. Ever coming to the Idaho? Yeah, I'd love to. Let's see what else we got going on today. Oh my God, do you know what the most common here's the most common birthday. Let me just try to get to this. This is from Claire Mulroy. What's the most common birthday? September 9th. In second and third place are September 19th and 12th. I'll be darned. I'm starting to get jazzy. Waking up, waking up, waking up, wake up your face. Wake up your face. I got stuck in that airport, and I feel like I'm probably still recovering. Here's something that I know to be true about me. If I go like I don't take any breaks, or I get I'm traveling a lot and I wake up early and if I don't sleep. Okay, so if I don't sleep, first of all, I don't sleep well as it is. But if I don't sleep, just generally, I start to I can feel it in my chest, and once I get to that point, I have to sleep more. So I don't really process it until it gets to that point. And I'm at that point now, so I need to be sleeping more. Isn't that funny? But I can mentally, I'll just say, all right, plow through, plow through, plow through. But I think that's how you end up doing something and ending up on the news, if that makes any sense. And I think it does. You're smart people. Did you miss sour candy update? I think I just need stronger sour candy. Is the truth. Because it worked a bit, but it wasn't great. I want a crazy fact for today. Charlanda says, why am I on here discussing pepper and dog licking with this lovely community when I have court? Well, hey, tell them to reschedule. You're busy. Yeah, so this sour candy thing, I do think it works well. But I think I need a more sour candy. So I'm in New York City right now. I'll find some sour candy that's super sour. When I say that I feel my tiredness in my chest, it feels like a heaviness. Yeah, like there's something on my chest. And once I get to that point, I know that I have not slept enough. And so what I think is happening, because I have this aura ring, which also confuses people when it comes to the flag video where I have the hand over my heart. Wedding ring is on this side, but I wear my aura ring on this side, but it looks like a wedding ring. If you eat late at night or you don't sleep very well, or you drink alcohol, if you eat past 7 p.m., if I eat past 7 p.m., it takes longer for my heart rate to get to its resting position. And I think that doing that over time creates, my heart rate is higher. So my typical resting heart rate, if I don't do any of those things, is 49. And it'll go up to like 56, 57 if I don't sleep well. So sleep, don't eat late at night, because your body all that energy is being taken away from your heart, and it makes your heart work harder. And I didn't know that until I started paying attention to the ring. Lemons covered in melted Jolly Ranchers. I should try that. But I had like a ton of stuff on my tongue, a ton of sour candies. Have I tested my heart rate while flying? Yeah, a little bit. But it doesn't really go up more high. There's like, I have like sensory issues. Okay, it's more like a superpower in reality. I perceive things at a much more extreme rate than other people do. And I'm significant than many other people. And I'm significantly more observant than other people are. So I'm constantly pinging, ping, 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 ping. So when the plane moves a little bit, I'm like this. Or if I hear a sound that isn't, that I'm not used to on the plane, I look at what type of plane it is, and then I know the individual sounds. Have I tried a weighted blanket? Yes, I have a 17-pound weighted blanket. And it's funny, I'll be like, I don't think this is doing anything, but then I take it everywhere with me. But it's like an autistic thing, to have to perceive sensory stuff more than other people. But like I look at, it's always bothered me where I'm like, how do you not see this? How do you not see these patterns? How do you not see what is happening here? But other people don't. So it is a bit of a superpower, but it's also terrifying on planes. Yeah, there you go, Nicolette. Thank you, Ritzy. Yeah, we keep plowing on. We plow on. How about smell? Yeah, there's some smell thing. Oh, so you want to know what my smell thing is? It's cups, glasses, glasses that I have to hold. I hold my breath when I drink. If I drink water, I have to hold my breath, and I've always done it. And it's because they often smell like fish. And it drives me crazy. I think it's gross. Did we do a quote of the day? No, I don't have my Marcus Aurelius book, but let's look it up. Let's look up a meditations quote of the day. I can't spell. The way that I'm speaking right now is very much like, have you ever seen Chef John from foodwishes.com? And today we're going to have this. Let's look up. Here's a meditations quote by Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. I like this one. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. There you go. Oh, this is also interesting, right? Okay, you're getting 3 quotes. 3 quotes today. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Which is like, it's hard. That's hard for me because I want everything to be. But it's not. Oh, you agree with me on the glass cup thing? Yeah, it smells like fish. Hate it. Oh, you got it too? Great. Grayzone's got Grayzone's got it too. Grayzone's going to be on the show as well. Office Joe. Yeah, so you... everything is somebody's opinion, but also what blows my mind is the more that something becomes accepted, the more people do it. There's nothing intrinsically good or evil about something in the way that we perceive it. It's like, oh, how many people think that's good? Well, then if it's the then it's okay. I saw that in, there was on TMZ, it said, Bradley Cooper doesn't allow chairs on set. And then underneath it said, well, turns out that other directors do this as well. So it's a popular option. And I was like, so it must be okay or something like that. And I was like, well, all right. But can it be intrinsically right or wrong? Mm-hmm. Sandra, you said your son is severely autistic. You've been trying to get funds for a therapy dog. Have you? Do you know who Red Squirrel is? The comedian Red Squirrel. She has a son who's severely autistic as well. So you may be able to like some of her content. Everyone has different perspectives on everything. Stephanie, you're often smelling things that no one else can smell. I've always felt like I have a stronger sense of smell than other people. Alberton Infantry checking in. Welcome. Calmer earplugs. You know, yesterday I had a bit of an altercation at a Whole Foods. I'm listening to Fern Brady's book, and she's in there. She talks about perceiving everything as a threat, and I've always been like, all right, ready, let's go. I didn't even learn de-escalate until like a couple years ago, like 2, and she talks about how that's the case, and I was like, yeah, I do, and I'm always like ready to go. And this guy, he was trying to get around me for cheese, and I was like, can I get my own cheese? And he looked at me and he was like, of course. And then I stared at him some more and he was like, of course. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I can get my own cheese. Back off. I'm just always ready for it. Super smell and super tasters. I don't think I'm a super taster. I do have that, I don't like that fish smell. Do I default to fight, flight, fawn, or freeze? I'm fight. I am, that's why they made you retire. Yeah, I am definitely, all right, you ready? You ready for this? Okay, all right. Because I need people to be polite. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you. Fight for you. All right, Yvette, let's do it. All right, we need a weird fact. We need a good fact for today. I want some good, funny facts. Jen is also all fight, no flight. How many Roombas do I currently own? 7. I have 7 Roombas. They are all rescues. They are all the same model, 980, which is about 10 years old. I buy them on eBay, refurbished. They're easy to fix. And they have the same motor as the ones that they currently have right now. They're super expensive ones, so you can get them cheaper. And I'm all about those bargains. Oh my God. On average, people fear spiders more than they do death. That can't be true. You think people... Jen, I don't really collect Roombas. Just, I like a clean floor. More people fear... Roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin. What? What? Invented... Bruce isn't here, so if this isn't a misinformation fact, who has to eat the fish? That can't be. Now you're going to court. All right, good luck. Yes? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They were invented to distract... roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin. You can still sin on a roller coaster. Like if you're afraid, you're really grabbing the person next to you. And what if you covet your neighbor's wife on a roller coaster? I've done that. I've coveted my neighbor's wife on a roller coaster. I don't know what covet means, but wow. They were invented to distract people. So you're distracted from sin. How does a roller coaster distract you from sin? Tell me this. You have to wait in line for an hour. So that's just idle hands time, right? And then you get on it. You're on the roller coaster for maybe 2 minutes. And then you just forgot about not buying oxen or the other sins. Taking the Lord's name in... Yeah, you know people are taking the Lord's name in vain on roller coasters. This is ridiculous. What? I can sin on a roller coaster. Let's look up what are the main sins. And let's see if you could do them on a roller coaster. They could create a sin roller coaster. That could have been something opposite at the time. All right, Britannica.com. Now put it in a bullet point form. Envy? I could envy someone on a roller coaster. First of all, you're envying the people that aren't in line with you on the roller coaster. You're still in line, right? Sloth. I don't think you can be lazy on a roller coaster, but you're not doing anything really productive. Could you bring your taxes on the roller coaster and do them? I don't know. I don't know. Wrath. You can be angry on a roller coaster. I've done it. I've been absolutely angry on a roller coaster. I remember my dad, when I was little, he put me on a roller coaster, but we were in line. He told me it was for corn dogs. My dad told me we were in line for corn dogs, and it ended up being a big roller coaster. I felt wrath. Can you be gluttonous on a roller coaster? I'm sure people have been drunk and full on a roller coaster, but are they doing it while on? It is hard to eat on a roller coaster. So, greed. Can you be greedy on a roller coaster? No, I think that's a hard one. I think that's good. They should, I've narrowed this down. Roller coasters were invented to keep people from specifically sinning in a greedy way. Avarice. I don't really know what that is. So no, you can't do that on a roller coaster. Lust, you can absolutely be lustful on a roller coaster. I mean, my God, your emotions are up, you're scared, ups and downs. Yeah, what was the biggest sin when roller coasters were invented that they were trying to get out of it? Pride. I can be prideful on a roller coaster. I can just be like, what if you invented the roller coaster and then you're on it? Greedy for the front seats. There you go. Chastity. Chastity is a sin? I thought chastity was good. What's chastity? Let's Google chastity. No, okay, so this is confusing. Chastity is refraining from extramarital, or especially from all. Okay, those are some pictures I didn't need to see. All the sins were huge when roller coasters were invented. I think you can still sin on a roller coaster. And I'm really going to look at roller coasters in a different way now. Thank you for that. Oh my God. What? On average, 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens every year. No. Why are you choking on ballpoint pens? On the cap? "10 products more dangerous than sharks." This is on LinkedIn. That's what LinkedIn should be used for. Annually, 6,000 people go to the hospital for pencil-related injuries. 100 people die a year from chewing on a pen. The pen cap comes loose, gets stuck in the throat, and causes people to suffocate to death. Oh my God. Hot dogs are sandwiches. Thank you, Big B. That's why pen caps have holes now. Okay, don't chew on pens. 100 people die a year from chewing on a pen. Oh my God. That's why the Bic thing has things on top, because we're chewing on pens so much? What? They had to incorporate that because they were murdering people? No, they were not. They were not doing it. They weren't encouraging you to do that. All right. Worldwide, how many people do you think die every year from toasters? How many brave little toasters are killing people every year? My drink's gone. I'm so sad. How many toasters kill people every year worldwide? What do we think? I know the answer. It's shocking. How many toasters kill people every year? I mean, they don't hunt you down. They don't grow legs. Please don't. You're toasting now. Be careful. Be careful. This number is much higher than I thought. Oh, wow. Okay, 500. Rachel says 500. 136, Shanna. 700 people worldwide are killed by toasters every year. 700 people are killed by toasters every year. Here's why. They jam the knife into the slots to remove jammed toast. 700 people die from toasters every year. 300 are in the US. 300 people die every year from jamming a knife into a toaster. Don't do it. We're saving your life today. Ooh. Toothpicks kill nearly as many people every year as sharks, which is 3. Ritzy's good to just reach in. Don't use that knife. Cows kill more people than sharks. I've definitely put a knife in a toaster. I'm not going to do that again. Hi, Brie. I'm not going to do that again. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay. Pant zippers. Zippers put an average of 1,700 men in the emergency room in the United States every year. Men get caught so often in zippers that they are statistically the number one cause of injury. They are statistically the number one cause of injury to male parts. Men, be careful with your zippers. Be careful with your zippers. Yeah, Steve, can you imagine having to go to the emergency room and being like, well, I'm on the buttons now. I'm going to the clasps. Ooh, be careful with those zippers. And what I like about this is I hope that the men in here will be careful, and the women in here will also go tell any men they know about the zippers. And then whenever they're zipping, they will think of me. Yeah, pant zippers put an average of 1,700 men in the emergency room every year. I guess we just shouldn't put zippers there. We shouldn't put zipper. Some are funny, some are horrifying. No, I will not look up I will not Google that. I have safe search on. So glad to be a lady. Recommend button pants. Yeah. Can you imagine if you ended up in the emergency room because you buttoned yourself? Don't do it. I'm trying to think. There's a word that I like. Well, butter my bun. Yeah, I don't want you to go to the hospital because you zipped up your silent flute. So just be careful. Maybe move to buttons. Keep your secrets where they are. Don't button. Yeah, don't button. That's your husband's fact of the day. He's gonna like it because it's gonna help him. Wow, balloons are bad for kids. Wow, we learned today that a lot of people choke to death on pens. Don't chew on your pens. That's why Bic put the little thing in the cap. We learned that roller coasters were invented to keep people from sinning. And I am certain that people can sin on a roller coaster. Do not look up Fournier's gangrene. Okay, I'm going to take that warning. These are good facts. These are good facts. I like it. And we learned that 1,700 men get their silent flute stuck in their zipper every year. So be careful. Be careful out there. You're not sure you feel more intelligent. However, you are definitely happier. These are great facts to weed out who your true friends are. I'm going to go on, I have to go do a podcast and then another podcast and then another podcast. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm glad that you joined me today. I'm going to try to, I should be able to do it again tomorrow. And maybe I'll hopefully have better lighting. But you never know. We try our best. Hey, that's all you can do. All right. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you later.